He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. The action is only moments away, and it's coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard, the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, young man from the University of Colorado.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Trayvon Walker, the former first overall pick, in there for the sack.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
On play action, Richardson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now the former Texas A&M Aggie, here's Devon Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the gun on third down. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield this season, right there amongst the league leaders in rushing late in the campaign. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he will take this one in. 75 yards for the touchdown.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a first down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the first down.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. From the gun, Richardson. To the left side, caught by Lamb. Second down and 3. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's caught left side by Odunze. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's Achane. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. One more time, it's Achane. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Devon Achane for the score.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the visitors are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And things starting to take shape here. 3 weeks left in the regular season. Teams making that final push for postseason berths. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And that will be a first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Once again, it's Barkley. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's second and 6. They'll look to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Has a touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass, and after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense and Anthony Richardson getting ready for their next drive. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Achane. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They're going to motion their tight end, Hurst. Here's Achane. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Devin White, that time on the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled first half continues. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Taking off. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the left side, he's got Komet. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They bring Chase in motion. Back to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They bring a tight end in motion left. Throwing is Richardson. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Richardson. Quick slant looked in by Neighbors.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Give him 14 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On play action, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. On play action, that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byard.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Back to the air one more time. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one complete to Washington.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. The defense has got it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Oh, what a mistake. 0-0 on the clock. The half is over. You just want to get to the locker room. Instead, you give up a touchdown, Greg. That is an awful way to close out the first half.
Yeah, and it's funny, a play like that, Mike, almost offsets everything good or bad that's gone on previously in that first half. That's all that's on everyone's mind coming into the locker room. Now, coming out of the locker room, they've got to find a way to put that behind them, get that bad taste out of their mouth, and recapture some momentum here to start the third quarter.
So, we're at halftime with just a field goal, separating these two teams at the break. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was Devon Achane who's had the strong first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down around the 29-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. The tight end Fant in motion. A second down throw for Richardson. Looking underneath for Achane. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On second down, Richardson. To the right side here, pass is caught. 17 yards, the gain there. And that will be a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, Richardson. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. The tight end Fant in motion. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll run the counter with Barkley. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking him down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 9. Here's Richardson. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, H.A. trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
In motion, Lamb. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense...
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
This team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Barkley. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And that's going to work out well. Out of bounds, and they mark it inside the 5-yard line. So now this team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Trying to get himself upfield, and he cannot do it. Not back at the 2-yard line.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Another run here with Johnson. Oh, he is going to be swarmed under, met in the end zone. It's a safety. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line. Here's Hardy to return. Now an opening past the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. The tight end Fant in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. Quick throw taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This one taken in by Odunze.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
On the handoff, this is Achane. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The tight end Fant in motion. On play action, Richardson. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball. And that's what he's done in this one. They'll run, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Man in motion here is Washington. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle just shy of midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll stick to the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
The PAT, up and good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. He's going to let it fly for Hardy. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. 15-yard pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he won't get much. Taken down at about the 12. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 12-yard line.
A run up the middle with Barkley. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Barkley. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. One more time, they try Barkley. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That one taken in. And 9 Mitchell for the touchdown. That his first touchdown this year. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. On the carry, here's Achane. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. 3rd and 6. The tight end Fant in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Richardson. That's complete. It's Odunze. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. punt team out, ready to send this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue.
And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back, and you're wondering, what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out, and he's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. And now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
That is fielded at the 13. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.